Great news, if you are the kind of teacher who uses multi-cameras to do your online tutoring or teaching, you can now use them in Schoolified. With this added feature to Schoolified, both teacher and student can use multi-camera, and we just want to demonstrate real quick how this would look in the Schoolified classroom. In this video, you'll see Laurent, the fearless co-founder of Schoolified, and although we won't actually be hearing him, I'll be speaking over him. Now, of course, in order to have multi-camera functionality within Schoolified, you need to have multi-cameras. So in this example, obviously, you'll see we have the main camera, and then we have a book. And we know some teachers like to have their iPad hooked up, so we have our iPad hooked up to the camera software as well. Now you'll see in this example, Laurent is playing both teacher at the top and student at the bottom. Schoolified has also just added the ability for a teacher to unmute all students and for students to mute and unmute themselves, with the added bonus that if a teacher wants all people to be muted, the teacher can decide that everyone has to stay muted all at the same time. That is a toggle that can be checked or unchecked throughout the class at the teacher's discretion. Now, once he gets into the classroom, he can select here at the bottom and change his camera to full screen. And you'll see that the student also sees the teacher now in full screen. Now what the teacher can do is actually change around any camera that he currently has running in the background. Once the teacher is in the classroom and has already begun class, the teacher can still decide which cameras to switch back and forth. It's like a toggle. And so you see here, the teacher has decided to show his iPad screen. And so now he is just drawing on his iPad whiteboard like normal, and both it's on the teacher and the student can see exactly what's going on as well. And once we're done with there, the teacher can choose to change cameras. And now we're going to go and read a book. And this teacher has set up the book under a third camera. And so he is pointing there. And this is like a typical doc cam that's mounted above a desk or whatever. And as he's pointing along, the student can participate. Okay, now he wants to go back to the main camera and have a discussion with the student. And any other cameras he's got, he can hook up the camera there and have different angles or whatever he has going on. Now, the ability to have multi-camera is actually comes with a program that came with the other camera. So it's an actual different software. And depending on what camera you purchase, the software will allow you to do transitions or perhaps even add text to the camera. And so when you're picking up an OSB camera or whatever camera software you're going to want, again, you can kind of bring those camera software functionalities and extras, those bells and whistles, they can port right over into Schoolified, no problem. Okay, we hope you enjoyed this little demo. If you have any questions, please reach out. Have a great week.